gonna attempt to do a video here showing new operators how to calibrate their length on logmate 510 used for logmax processor heads. Get into the menu here at settings, hit calibration, hit calibrate. This screen's going to come up and you go to manual, and then right here it says machine measured actual length. So if you're measuring short, I use 500 centimeters as a base reference. If you're measuring short, you'd put like 499 in here or 498 or something to that effect, and then you're gonna hit the save button over here and it should change your scale factor, which is how the old computers were adjusted for length. So that's kind of how that works. And then you go, after you save it, you go back to processing. Put 500 because I'm measuring correctly. Okay. Processing. And then you have the, to get trees to run through this head correctly, there's a active friction control on this head. It works off a sensor on the top knife, and you can check your signal on that sensor by going to sensors, and then you go to your top knife, upper knife sensor. You see it's reading 914. It's a little bit high, but anyway, when that knife is depressed in the upward position, that's going to go down to 200 or something like that. And you can adjust that with the set screw out on the knife, and tighter on the set screw is looser, and looser on the set screw is tighter on the head. But then you can also get into the menu, settings, head, and then you go to knives, double tap on the knives and you see AFC, punch AFC, and that gives you a sensor threshold. And they say it's supposed to be lower than what I run it. You see their default's 400, but I like my head loose, and I actually grind the inside of my knives out to relieve. Most of the grinding's done on the inside of my knives to get the trees to run through it better. And this, if you raise this number right here to a higher number, it's going to loosen the head. If you decrease this number, it's going to tighten the head up. So, you know, in the wintertime when it's frozen wood, or in the spring when it's real slick, you can run this number down tighter, you know, towards 600 or maybe even closer to the default. It kind of depends on how your set screw is adjusted out on the knife there, but that'll control how fast the trees run through your head and how much sticking you have on your trees as you're trying to process. So I hope this helps out somebody just getting started on this thing, and you make an extra load at the end of the day for it. Thanks.